Hello and welcome to GCS Today here on Channel 21, the program that brings you news and information from Gaston County Schools. I'm Todd Higgins. On today's edition, we talk with the Gaston County Principal of the Year, and we meet 3 teachers who feel right at home at the Highland School of Technology. Joining me on GCS Today is Denise McLean. She is the principal at the Highland School of Technology and also our Gaston County Principal of the Year. Congratulations on being the Principal of the Year.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's begin with, what does it mean to be the Gaston County Principal of the Year?
Well, Todd, I'm still very honored and just grateful for this opportunity to serve Gaston County in this way. To know that I work in a county with so many great principals, and to know that I was selected to represent our principals in this way really makes me feel good. When I think about my students and my teachers, I share this award with them as well. So I'm quite honored to serve in this capacity.
And I know that our principals and your students and your teachers are very proud of you.
Thank you for saying that.
Being the Principal of the Year. Okay, as a principal, do you have a secret to success?
And I wouldn't say it's any one thing, but it's all the things that you do. Definitely there's the commitment and the dedication you have to bring to the job in order to be successful. You have to have a caring compassion for others, for your students, for teachers, for families even. To know that you have a job to do and to be dedicated and committed to getting it done, regardless of the length of time it may take, but it's definitely a strong commitment. And then just having a passion and love for what you do. I would say all those things together equal my recipe for success.
I like it. I like it. Now, you have spent your career in Gaston County Schools.
Yes.
Why here?
Why here?
Why did you choose Gaston County Schools?
Well, I will start out by saying it's been 33 years, so truly dedicated to this county, and had the opportunity as a first-year teacher right out of college to land a teaching job. So I spent 15 years in the South Point community at South Point High School, and there I learned a lot about being a teacher, about being an educator, about serving others. I've had the opportunity to work in various other roles as in the central office, as a school administrator, assistant principal, and principal. So Gaston County has just really been good to me. I do this drive every day because I love what I do. And, to have build relationships with people in the schools and the community, to have the superintendent that, speaks to you and knows you, that's why I'm here. We put a lot of emphasis on being homegrown. I feel like I'm homegrown. I'm 33 years here, so.
I think that you are homegrown in Gaston County Schools. When you were a teacher at South Point, did you ever think that you would become a principal? Did you ever see yourself climbing the ladder, I guess you could say? I think there's value in the different steps in your career. Initially, I did not. I just wanted to do a good job in the classroom, and I guess the administrators start to notice talents and some leadership abilities, and they give you other responsibilities to do at the school. So the more you get involved, the more you start to see, well, maybe I can impact others through the work that I'm doing, maybe even outside the classroom. So it was actually through a recommendation of one of the principals that I work for that I should pursue school administration. I think it was a good recommendation.
Oh, thank you.
I think it was.
That.
Let's talk about your motivation. Who or what motivates you?
My students, my teachers, to get up every morning and to feel good about getting up, leaving home, making that drive through all the traffic in Charlotte to get here. It's definitely my students and my teachers. I want to do the best job that I can do, and know that I have to give it 100% so that I can serve them and serve them well. That's what motivates me, yes.
Now, Highland last year was one of only 6 schools in North Carolina, one of only 342 schools in the country to be named a National Blue Ribbon School. It is probably one of the most prestigious distinctions a school can receive. What does it mean to you to be the principal at Highland a national blue ribbon school?
Right. Well, I know the work that the students do. I know the work that the teachers do. I understand and know the work of the community support that we have through internships, through our parents. And with all of those forces working together and everybody giving it their all, to know that you're being recognized across the country as one of the top schools in the nation, it means a lot to be able to lead that. And even when I think about Gaston County Schools affording me the opportunity to work there, I'm honored to do that. But you know, knowing what my students do in terms of their work in the classroom, competitions, my teachers and how focused they are with our integration model, and how they create new and different things to challenge and to grow our students, and for it to all come together and for them to be you know, winners in competition and doing well, even in athletics, you know, by our standards. And it just makes me feel good to know that we are being recognized as a top school in this nation.
And that recognition is given for schools that maintain a high level of academic excellence,
Yes.
or schools that have made a great improvement academically.
Yes.
And in Gaston County, Highland is the third school to be named a National Blue Ribbon School.
Yes.
W.A. Best Elementary School was named a National Blue Ribbon School in 2006, and then the former Arlington Elementary School was a
Yes.
Blue Ribbon School
Yes.
in 2003.
And if I may say that this is something I have pride in, that we can share this award with the entire Gaston County community. So we're in, it's Highland, it's Gaston County also, because it certainly has everybody looking at Gaston County. So
it is a reflection, and thank you for sharing that, because I think it is an award that everyone, all schools, can
Yes.
take pride in.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, you've got someone coming to you and says, "I think I might go into education." What is your advice to that person?
I'd say examine your motives, and make sure that you approach this with a desire to help others. You know, going into education is a position that definitely requires you to be a servant leader, be it in the classroom as a teacher or school administrator or working in central office. It definitely requires you to serve others and to have a love for students, to care for them, and if you can push through all the other things that sometimes will come with working in education. And you know, if you look at public perception, sometimes they say things about educators, but we know the work that we do, we know the rewards that come from it when we see students grow and achieve, and to know that you had a hand in helping to rear student. If you can do that and you can hold that as a passion for you, then I'd say by all means pursue it.
And I think that's really what it's all about.
Yes.
When you look beyond everything else associated with education, if you are passionate about being that person to help a student learn,
Yes.
discover a new idea
Yes.
or learn a new technique,
Yes.
and to grow and thrive and be successful.
Absolutely.
That's really the what this is all about.
Yes, indeed. To know that you can give to someone else, that you can help motivate a child that maybe needs direction, or a child that is achieving and you need to help grow them even. So again, it's about doing what you can do to support our students, working in a team atmosphere too. If you enjoy working with others, teachings, and we have great PLCs here in Gaston County, and to know that you are definitely supported by a lot of co-workers. We do great coaching here in Gaston County in terms of coaching our teachers. So if that's an area that you think you may have an interest in, you definitely will be surrounded by people who can help grow that passion for you.
Denise McLean from the Highland School of Technology, our Gaston County Teacher of the Year. Congratulations
Thank
on
you.
that honor, and thank you for everything that you do for Highland and for Gaston County
Thank
Schools.
you.
And
Thank
we
you so
appreciate you being with us here today on
Thank you.
GCS Today.
Thank you.
You are watching GCS Today here on Channel 21. We will be right back.
And then from this angle, it all makes a star.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore.
Show up and
And frustration,
absorb
a
what
tool,
people are giving you.
not an obstacle.
It's a
I make working hard seem easy and giving up impossible.
And then we're going to turn the lights and everybody look up.
I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought.
Finally won.
What's your reaction gonna be? Yeah! Yeah, exactly.
And unconventional methods
Okay, what else?
common.
Little tadpoles, the frogs. Everybody said, this is their world.
There's nothing.
And then they die. Go ahead, go, go, go.
I'm a teacher. I make more.
We are at the Highland School of Technology, and as you know, we are celebrating our 50th anniversary, so we're taking a look back to August 2000 when Highland School of Technology opened, and these three teachers were here then, and they are here now. We have Melanie Weaver, we have Rachel Martin, and we have Nancy Talaferro. And we're going to talk a little bit about Highland School of Technology. All three of you have been here. You are original teachers at the Highland School of Technology. Melanie, tell us what makes Highland so special?
No, there's a lot of things that make Highland special. One of the things is our academy focus, and that kids come here almost like selecting a major in college, but they're doing that at age 14, so we know that that may not be where they end up. But they come in focused on that, and they have something to bring them in every day because there's an academy that they stay with all 4 years. They develop that close relationship with those teachers, and they learn skills that even if they end up not going to college, they benefited because a lot of times first-year freshmen change their majors in college anyway, so they've already made that advantage. And then we just have a caring staff that loves on these kids every day and pushes them to be the best they can be.
Now, I know that you mentioned one time that you've taught every 10th grader that comes through this school. Is that right?
That's right. We only have one 10th grade English teacher, so they have to get through me to graduate. And I'm the one that's been here since the beginning. And so I'm pretty proud of that I can say every student who's graduated has been in my classroom. I don't remember all their names sometimes, but they still remember me. But you know, it has definitely been a neat thing to be able to claim to fame, kind of idea.
Now, Rachel, we all know that Highland is a National Blue Ribbon School.
Yes, it
an
is.
award that the school won last year. What does it mean to you to be a part of a National Blue Ribbon school?
I think for me, having that recognition for the hard work that all of our teachers and staff do, they put a tremendous amount of extra time and effort into our students to get them there. And then all the extracurriculars that we do with the clubs, with any of the athletics, all of that is involved in becoming a National Blue Ribbon school. And it's such an honor for them to recognize us that way and to kind of give our teachers that pat on the back that, you know, you guys go above and beyond, and here's the recognition to do that.
And Nancy, you've been here 18 years, one of the original teachers at Highland. How did you know, or when did you know that this is where you belong?
Well, when they presented the program to me, it was all centered around the CTE classes. Mine would be the Engineering Academy. And I saw the lab and I came in for a visit and I just knew this is where I needed to be. The expectations that we have on our students here just set the whole environment for the school. And since all the classes are centered around the CTE Academy, the students feel a sense of belongingness because they are an engineering student or a graphic student or a health student, and that's where they kind of create their connection to Highland. So my engineering desire to have something great really kicked in, and I wanted to come and develop a state-of-the-art program and a well-known program, and with lots of successes and with all the opportunities that were afforded to us through internships and our Technology Student Association for the competitive events, and just the engineering curriculum in general, because it really gives the students an insight into what they could see if they went on to college or a career.
Now, are you all aware that the Charlotte Business Journal recently did some rankings of high schools in the greater Charlotte area, looking at how well students are prepared for careers in college? and Highland School of Technology ranked #1 in the Charlotte region. And we have to brag about the Gaston Early College. It was #2 in those rankings. What do you think that says about Highland School of Technology, Rachel?
I think it says a lot about our students. Our students are really determined. They've chosen to come here. They kind of stepped outside of that comfort zone, and they're really willing to go above and beyond to get that achievement so that they really are ready for careers, and they are ready to go to college, whichever they choose to do. They have that skill set, and they really push to do that. And I think it says about the teachers. The teachers are totally there in support of those students. Nancy talked about her engineering program, and that she puts in lots of hours after school just helping the students get those concepts down. And for the competitions that they go on and all the things that they do there, both teachers and students are really dedicated to that. And I think that's what that recognizes.
Well, we are so glad to have the three of you with us. We appreciate everything that you've done for the Highland School of Technology over the past 18 years. Original employees of the Highland School of Technology back to August 2000 and are still here today at the Highland School of Technology. And we hope that you will learn more about our 50th anniversary for Gaston County Schools. Go to the Gaston County Schools website, click on the Big 50 icon, and see everything that we have going on this year to celebrate our golden anniversary. Thank you for watching GCS Today. Stay tuned to Channel 21 for the latest school news and information, and be sure to download the Gaston County Schools mobile app from Google Play or Apple iTunes. It's a free download. I'm Todd Hagans for GCS Today. We look forward to seeing you next time.